Hello everybody, this is Adrienne with Ascension Soul Coaching. Today is March 9th, 2023, and we just heard, well, it was actually announced yesterday that Harry and Meghan had their children christened prince and princess over in America, and that Buckingham Palace was going to update the official webpage for Succession and give them their titles. And this morning when I woke up, I heard that the Royal Rogue Biolanguage guy had said it had already been done. So I went on the site, and yes, they have their titles. So the story is that there was some negotiations that was done back in December. I think that is why Harry had to come out and say that the royal family was not racist. There were some stipulations, and I think there's a lot of stipulations even with them being able to go to the being invited to the coronation in 2023. That there are some things that Harry and Meghan are going to have to do, and I think one of the things also, other than them saying that the royal family wasn't racist, they never said it, is what he said. It's also that Frogmore had to be given up, and there are some other things. Okay, so Charles is not. I told you before, Charles wants his son at his coronation. Charles loves his son. He thinks he's got some major issues, but he can't stand Meghan. Charles and his team knew that there were some things Charles needed out of this whole negotiations with Harry, and he's gotten a lot of things. Don't think he just gave the babies the titles. First of all, the babies, in my opinion, shouldn't be held accountable for what their parents are doing. And so, because as you saw, they got the titles of Sussexes, that means you can just take this away now. They're not going to take the titles away from Harry and Meghan, because that wouldn't make sense. Like I said again, there are some negotiations behind the scenes that's still going on. Charles still has a lot of leverage over Harry and Meghan, because there's things Harry and Meghan want to do. He can still put the titles in abeyance. If there's certain things that they don't do, they don't abide by from this agreement with them, then Charles still has tools in his bag that he can use against them. Not to punish them. I keep telling you, he's not trying to punish them. He's just trying to save the monarchy and just get away from them and let their influence over how people think about the royal family. That is what he's doing, because he still loves his son. Oh, and I also want to say this. Prince Charles, also, you have to remember, his grandmother on his father's side, his father's mother, had mental illness. We already know Princess Diana had depression and some other issues as well. So I think they're also taking consideration that Harry has some form of mental disturbances. And they're going to look at it from that point of view. That's why he can still love his child, even though he's doing all this disruptive stuff. But you have to clamp down on it. You have to have boundaries, and you have to have, consequences. People have consequences to their actions. And so I think Prince Charles, or King Charles, is really trying to deal with that on that level as well, and not be too hard. That's why I say he's not disciplining him. It's not like a tit for tat being vindictive. These are things that he just needs to put in place for the monarchy to continue with the success of the monarchy. And he knows his son has some mental issues, in my opinion, and I think Harris has already agreed that he does, so he can keep moving forward and let Harry go do what he wants to do, just like his grandmother did. She was a princess. She was born in Buckingham Palace? I think that's one of the palaces she was born in. Prince Philip's mother. And she wanted to become a nun, and she did, and she went over, I think, in Greece or Israel or somewhere. Y'all can look it up. And she lived over there, and she as a very sainted person. And I think that's the road they're taking with Harry. Not that he's a saint, but let that person go do what they need to do for their mental health. But you're not going to ruin this family. There are going to be some rules and some stipulations and some boundaries that you're going to have to abide by if you want to still be a part of this family. Are they going to be welcomed back with open arms to the coronation? For Prince Charles, yes. He's going to welcome his son back, because he knows his son needs him in that way. That I know you got mental issues. I'm not going to just walk away from you. This can't be too close to you. I can't let you get too involved in what's going on, because you're not reliable, right? Don't know what you're going to say or do. And I don't like your wife. Prince William, I know you want me to read on Prince William. Prince William is over it. He's also seen it as to be more accepting that his brother has mental issues No, he doesn't like what his brother's doing. No, he's never going to be as close to his brother as he ever was. And yes, he hates his sister-in-law. He really does, y'all. He for what she did to her, his wife, and the things she's done, all right, just in general. And he's never going to trust her. And Catherine's never going to trust her. But for Harry's sake, they will always have, you know, a space in their heart for Harry. But they're never going to be close like they were before. It would take years for that to ever happen. A lot of things to change. So, you know, we'll find out later or not if the kids' titles and Harry and Meghan's titles are still in abeyance. Like, they can't use it for certain things. They don't have any official roles. Will they? Didn't say they had HRH titles. We don't know yet. We'll find that out later. But there's a lot of things out there that we don't know that Charles and his team has worked out, and everybody got something, but Charles is still in control of anything that has to do with the monarch and the titles and roles. So Harry and Meghan can go out and do whatever they want to do, as long as they don't encroach upon the monarchy and continue to ruin it. And I believe one of the things Charles wanted was this. He told Harry this.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth! I'm going to, okay?
So, you know, right now, this is where we are. More things to come. More things to be heard. And the coronation's, 2 months away, roughly. So, yeah. That's about right. That's about right with the invitation going out. The invitations have gone out and all this other stuff. All the stuff is now starting to come out. But the Sussexes will be, after this coronation, of less value as far as the newsworthy, because the things that we wanted to know, that people wanted to know, has been answered about the titles, the children, the coronation, the book. All that's going to start to decrease. Yes, Harry's going to still come out and try to promote his book, and he's going to say stuff that's going to, you know, oh my God, he said this. Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God, Meghan did that. You know, oh my God, Meghan's got this new whatever. But it's not going to be on the same level as it was prior to South Park. South Park eradicated them. So anyway, y'all have a great day. Tell me what you think about the titles. Do you think the kids deserve the titles? And do you think that there's been some negotiations on the back end, that there's some things out there that Prince Charles is going to get out of this whole deal? Yeah, Harry and Meghan going to get some too, but for the most part, the winner of this debate is going to be who? The monarchy. So anyway, y'all have a great day. Talk to you later. Blessings.